So here I have picked out an F3H2 from a group off enemies. He tries to shoot me down with a missile, but I easily dodge it. I go in for the head-to-head, which is very risky at the early stages of the game, but I am a lot better with the guns now. Actually, I say that, but I'm not very proud of these shots on my second kill. He was quite easy to pick up with so many friendlies around me shooting at him. I immediately see this A4E and take him out with a short burst. However, I am now out of ammo, so I head back to my airfield to rearm. I take off and realize it is just me and my teammate in an Su-7 against 4 enemies. My teammate is bombing bases though, so I am by myself until he's done. I hear the sound of a jet behind me and turn to see an F-104. I start to turn because I know that I turn a lot tighter than him and he won't get a shot off. He decides to keep going straight because I won't catch him in a straight line, especially after the turn I just did. I point my nose down to build up speed, but it isn't enough to catch him. He starts to turn even though he would get to my teammate or his airfield before I would catch him. He jinks and I choke my shots, but it's okay because he goes vertical and is out in front. He loses speed quickly, and I miss my first shots, but not my second. I drop throttle to save fuel and wait for the last 3 to come back from their airfields. I go over to their airfield and see an F9F that has just taken off. I shoot a burst from a short distance away and take him out. It is now a 2v2, and both of the remaining enemies appear behind me. I go low to avoid the F100 and then go for the FJ4B. He gets my right flap, but I take him out of the game. I look back to get a visual on the F100. He ends up sending all 4 missiles at me, but I dodge them all. He gets close enough to start shooting at me. I have to make him overshoot to have time to pull away. I have a much faster acceleration, but he has a faster top speed. He peels off when I get too close to my airfield. I land, and my teammate told me that he will hold him off until I am back in the air. I take off and head straight for the F100. He lands at his airfield by the time I get there, so I cut afterburner and wait for him to leave his base. He reappears, so I turn around to fight him. We go into a head-on, so I fire some shots and pull away, but none of them land. He ends up behind me, but I know I outrate him, so I just keep turning quite hard. He realizes that I have a tighter turn, so he straightens out and tries to pull away. He turns into me, and I have an open shot, but he jinks it, and I decided that I won't hit him, so I will save my limited ammunition. I can't quite pull into him here, so I pull up so I don't go in front of his guns, but it was too late, and he got his nose up much quicker than I thought he could. In the end, my teammate gets taken down, and we lose the match with less than a minute left. I found that fight with the F100 and the whole game in general very enjoyable. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.